Hi, this is Frank Schaefer, and I am out walking my dog Zip, who is right there, and we are going through the forest on a low-lying area of Massachusetts that in barely 15 years or so is going to be swamped by high tides as the waters rise. The real tragedy of the Donald Trump presidency is manifold in so many ways that it's hard to pin it down, but it seems to me that the most essential part of the undermining of the United States that this dreadful misogynist abuser man is undertaking is to ignore the plight of the planet on which we live. The population explosion combined with global warming means that my grandchildren, one of whom I'm about to pick up at preschool, by the way, I always take Zip on a walk on the way down to get her, are going to be living in a destroyed cataclysmic environment, the likes of which I guess is only comparable to the people who lived under the Soviet Union in the East Bloc or the countries that fell to the Nazis in World War II, the kind of thing that shapes whole lives and destroys many lives, something that no generation has known since the end of World War II in terms of Western culture. Something more like what is going on in parts of the world that are in constant conflict now. So as we look at what is coming and we see what is about to take place to the next generation, it seems to me that the 2020 election comes down to just really one question. Who is going to really seriously do something about the environment and implement the Green New Deal as fast as possible, and who is not going to? Of the Democratic candidates that are running, we have to make sure that whoever is the candidate is not only serious about this issue, but a leader on the issue. And if we don't do that, we have literally killed our children, grandchildren, and great-grandchildren. We are going to be remembered as the first species on Earth that documented its own extinction. We have very few years left. The science on this is absolute and categorical, and everything else is a lie. Right up there with birtherism, right up there with the other conspiracy theories and nonsense like false flag accusations about schools that have been shot up by shooters and people say that it's fake. People who deny climate change now are living in a delusional state, or they are just straight out liars, like the Koch brothers and the others in the energy industry that are trading the entire global future for a few more years of profit. Whatever it takes is what we need to do in 2020. We need a Democratic presidential candidate who will lead on this from the heart, from the mind, spiritually, unequivocally, and make this an absolute priority. Yes, dare I say it, a priority above racial fairness, above women's rights, above education, above everything. Because nothing else matters, ladies and gentlemen, unless we address this issue. My name is Frank Schaefer.